This week, we hit the road solo to a campground I completely forgot existed on Mount Charleston. Enjoyed some amazing views from camp and made shrimp tacos over the Tembo Tusk skottle. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we are camping out at Hilltop Campground on Mount Charleston. We are over 8,000 feet in elevation right now, so it's really nice and cool. It's like in the 70s right now. This is amazing weather, and we are surrounded by gorgeous scenery and trees. We found a pretty nice campground spot. One of you guys commented on our last video when we were camping out at McWilliams and reminded me that Hilltop Campground exists on this mountain, and I totally forgot, to be honest. We've driven through here before, but because it's kind of out of the way, it's just slipped my mind. There's actually only a couple spots out here, well, a handful. It's not as big as McWilliams, but I was able to find availability on a Thursday night. The majority of the spots are first come, first serve though, so that's something to keep in mind. So I imagine this area is probably pretty popular on the weekend, but yeah, so we're here checking it out. Camping here for the first time, never been here before, but there are some gorgeous camp spots that literally are overlooking off of this ridge over here. So I'm going to see if I can get some footage over here. It is just absolutely gorgeous. One of the caveats about camping out here though is that it's not recommended to have a vehicle or RV or trailer over 25 feet because the corners around here are pretty small and the roads are very narrow, or more narrow than normal, and the campground's very windy. So if you guys have a bigger rig, unfortunately you're not going to fit out here. And they clearly state that when you're coming up into the campground. It's very quiet, so I'm going to try and keep my voice down. I do have some neighbors, but they're not that close. The spots are relatively spaced out. So the next spot is over there. It doesn't look like anyone's over there right now. And then right over there. But there's some pretty good brush between each of the spots, so really not too bad. Each of the spots come with a gravel parking spot. We got a little grill, got a little picnic table, and then we got a fire pit. And then I got the bathrooms actually right there, so that'll be relatively convenient. And then you also have a flat little tent spot over here as well. But just a, relatively nice, cool spot. So, and that's where some awesome views over here. So if you're lucky enough to catch any of these off the cliff campsites, those are awesome spots. I am arriving pretty late. It took me about an hour to get out here because of the traffic coming out of town. So it's about 6:40. Sun's about to set at about 7:30. So we got some time to get camp set up. And I do also have the dog that I need to go walk around and get her a little bit tired up. I am riding solo this weekend. Carly had to make an emergency trip down to Alabama. Her grandma had emergency heart surgery, unfortunately, so thoughts and prayers go to her family, and Oma, if you're watching this, we're rooting for you, we're thinking about you, so get well soon. But yeah, so that's what's been going on for the last few days, sadly, but hopefully she pulls through. Didn't bring too much today, guys, kept it pretty simple. We're going to be cooking with the Tembo Tusk skottle tonight. Got the lights, camp box, truck box, and then just a sleeping bag. I ended up throwing away that blue sleeping bag I was sleeping with last time I was out here doing a solo trip. The bag was just not comfortable. It would made me sweat. It wasn't felt lined or anything, so it just wasn't good. It wasn't a nice sleep in it. So I'm definitely gonna go find a different single person sleeping bag. But for right now, I'm just gonna be hanging out with my 0 degree. I'll probably be sleeping on top of it though, because it's really not going to be that cold. Oh man, guys, it's been super hot in Vegas, and look at the top of the GFC right now. It's just getting so sun damaged, unfortunately. I'm not really sure what we can do about all that. The panels are also looking a little bit weird, and you can definitely tell like some of the bull bars. This thing's gonna turn purple before I know it. If anyone has any suggestions on what to do other than to increase the height of my garage by 2 inches, let me know. I might just wrap this, actually, is what I'm thinking. So we'll see, but very unfortunate. And just so you guys can see this, so I can actually close the tent with 2 of our pillows in here, which is quite nice. So I keep those in here so we can just bring the sleeping bags with us and just set them up. Makes it a little bit easier than carrying around the bag with both the pillows. So testing this type of bed, packing up the bed. Campground host just came around making sure I paid, and I did. I just forgot to put my little tag on the little fence post, but I'm at spot 15, and to camp here it's $19 a night, so not horrible. Pretty standard for NPS campgrounds. Camp is all set up. Ready to go for a walk? You've been so patient? Yes? Good girl. Let's see if we can find an open spot. We can go check out this view over there. This bathroom view. Oh my gosh. Wow. Bathroom. Look at this. And this is what I'm saying, like, you can literally get a campsite right off of this ridge, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Probably say this is like one of the best views on Mount Charleston for a campground. Wow. So spot 19 was actually open, and there was no one scheduled for today, so I guess I could have camped here, but honestly the views aren't as great since I am sleeping in the truck, and this parking spot's pretty small. So let me just show you guys what one of these sites look like though. It'd be cool if we were tent camping. This would be an awesome spot. Oh, look at that sunset. Gorgeous views though, but all of their like tent sites that are facing off the ridge right here are just so picturesque. Also, some of these spots are doubles too, which is really nice. Oh. And some of the sites are more of like a parallel parking spot, and then you walk up to your campsite. So this is like where you would park, and then all your camp stuff would be up here. couple stairs that you'd have to do. But there are some accessible spots if you're not in the stairs or can't. Ah, this is a nice campground though. Not too many spots. The spots are really spaced out. It's just really peaceful up here. Views are gorgeous. I'd say this is more scenic than McWilliams for sure. All right, back at camp after Rio's little jaunt around the campground. Got a little bit over a mile in. Did a little loop. The moon coming out. Got our firewood chopped. Look at the sunset right now. Gorgeous. Let's see, I think I'm feeling a ranch water. Some blackberry ranch water. Grab our dinner stuff out of here as well. Oh man, guys, I am so stoked for dinner. It's gonna be so good. We're making some shrimp tacos tonight. Got some cojita cheese, we got some shrimp. This has already been pre-seasoned. It was on sale for $5, so garlic and onion. Actually, I don't know if it was on sale, it was just a special. Got some coleslaw. And we got some agave and chipotle street taco sauce. Got some lime, and in the morning we're making some cinnamon rolls. But for taco toppings, we got onions, we got some cilantro, and got some hot sauce. And we also got some sour cream, and of course some limes. Oh, and avocado. The rest of our ingredients here. Got a little pie for later. A little tortilla action. And I think that is it. Got some Mike and Ike's for later. Oh yeah. What? Are you hungry? We'll eat later. Dog's whining over here. Oh, watching that sunset over here, y'all. I think Fast and the Furious is going on out here. let's get this shrimp cooked. Turn this down by a lot. I'm not the biggest fan of using the skottle for warming up tortillas, but usually open flame, direct flame does best. But we're gonna try this out and see if it works. We just gotta be very quick. Can't leave it here for too long. But usually direct flame does a good job because it makes it like really crispy and everything too. Oh yeah, that is good. That's a good shrimp. See, for some reason this is just like soggy. Not feeling that. Look at this. Yep, and it just broke. We just gotta like really let it cook. Direct flame, better. No, this is working. Just gotta do it on higher heat. I think I've mastered the tortilla heating up on the Tembo. You gotta be high heat, and keep it moving. I'm feeling it getting actually crispy now. Alright guys, we are going to assemble and do a layer of sour cream. Do some onions. Oh, you know what? I should probably do... I'm going to do this a little backwards so that it looks a little bit better. Do one with the shrimp at the bottom, and another one with shrimp on top, which usually looks a little better, honestly. Get some coleslaw on there. What I should have done is like toss this in some sauce. That would have been really good. Some of this one on top. Cicadas are out in full force. Cut up a lime. Got some fajita cheese. Now let me get the shrimp on top of this one. And then we'll do the fajita cheese on this one. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, we're going to give these a shot. Yes. That chipotle sauce is gives it a good little kick. It's good though. Simple, easy, fresh, perfect for these hot days that we've been having. But like not dry at all, just like really good, refreshing. All right guys, let's get this fire going and sit by it. girl. On. Up. Off. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. Easy. I also forgot to add avocado, so we're doing that right now, and got myself another brewski. Chopped up some avocado. I'm gonna pour my classy Coors into a glass so I don't feel so trashy. Just kidding. Oh man, guys, I literally almost forgot to eat the rest of dinner. Actually, this might make most sense on the table. Moving to the table. Oh. Cheers, y'all. Oh, yeah. Yep. So good. Comment down below if you guys have ever had this hot sauce. This stuff's good. Gives it definitely a kick. You can't use that much though, unless you want to hurt tomorrow. And I'm so glad I added the sour cream at the bottom because it definitely gives it like a nice and it's not dry at all. It's super creamy with like the chipotle sauce, the lime, and the sour cream at the bottom. So it's just like, even though the veggies aren't, you know, seasoned at all or tossed in anything, it's great. Look at this. Better put another log on the fire. Luckily, it's really not hot, or it's really not cold, so I don't really need to be that close to the fire. I'm getting so full though. Sorry, Rio. I got nothing for you. Dog's always begging. So the low tonight is, I think, only like 66 or so. During the day, it's like in the 70s. Oh, perfect weather. Gotta finish them. Just got to. I can't remember the last time I had shrimp tacos. Comment down below what's y'all's favorite taco. I think mine's definitely, you know, carne asada up there. Good carne asada. Some El Pastor, you know. Well, guys, I think we're just gonna finish up, hang by the fire, and maybe make some dessert here in a bit. I got that pie, that mini pie that I was thinking of putting in the cast iron pie. And then throwing that in the fire, you know. But we'll see. I'm pretty full right now, so I might save that for tomorrow, maybe. It's just like those dollar pies that you get at Smith's. They're just like little tiny single pies. It's a great way to get your pie on without making a whole pie or buying a whole pie. Because sometimes I just want one slice of cherry pie or like apple pie. Just one slice. Something fresh, you know, not frozen. Alright. We're going to see how this pie iron does with an actual tiny pie. You know what I think I'm going to do instead of pre-warming it up? I'm just going to throw the whole thing in there. And the pie will just get warmed up as the cast iron gets warmed up. Alright guys, let's check on this pie. Ooh, might have burnt it a little bit. I'm doing it like low and slow so I can get the insides all warmed up. So probably another like 5 minutes. All right, for real this time. This looks ridiculous. Looks like a hostess cake. Let's try this out. That is a very interesting pie. It's okay. It's not bad. It's a eclair pie. So it kind of tastes like a donut a little bit, like a Bavarian cream donut. Inside is like a custard. Kind of reminds me of like a, I don't know, custard filled donut or something. Got everything put away, so you can just chill by the fire, wait for all the wood to burn out, and probably hop into bed because we got up pretty early because Carly had a super early flight, so we were up at about 5 a.m. today. So I'm gonna be getting a telescope soon so that I can take some footage of the moon and, I don't know, just do some stargazing, especially out here in Nevada. Like, some of the best, you know, starry skies out here, just consistently, always easy to get to. But yeah, I'm looking at like a portable telescope so that we can do some stargazing. Hopefully I can get some footage of it as well to show you guys. Oh. Yes. Good girl. Come here. Rio thinks she's sleeping up here again. Sorry, dog, there's only room for one of us. Alright, guys, it's bedtime. Nighty-night. Good girl, Rio. Good morning. To the soothing sounds of dogs barking in the distance. But such cool, nice weather. Let's get breakfast going. I'm so scared to open this. If you guys saw our last video camping at McWilliams, this thing like bursted in my face. Oh my god! Success. I don't need cinnamon roll juice in my eyeballs. And I'm also glad they make small biscuit like things like this, because I swear I do not need an entire, you know, nobody needs an entire roll of biscuits, especially if you're by yourself this weekend. We're gonna do the steam method with these, so I'm gonna get them started before I get started with coffee, because these take about like 25 minutes, 25-30 minutes to do. So just so you guys know, there's a accessory kit with the Tembo Tusk skottle, which comes with the lid. It comes with this grate, And then it comes with this wind deflector down here. So that was all separate from the actual skottle itself. Essentially what we're going to be utilizing is like the steam method. I have gotten a comment from someone saying that if you add tinfoil on top of this instead of using this, and then just let it bake inside of here, that it'll get a little bit crispy. So I think I'm going to do a little mixture of that because I want it to get hot enough in there before I run out of propane. So I'm going to do the steam method probably for like 15 minutes. And then for the last 15 minutes, I'll probably cover it up with tinfoil and then just leave it as is for it to cook. So we're going to try that today. It's been a while since I've made cinnamon rolls, so I figured, why not? So we just got to get the water to a boil. How did this happen? How are you tangled up around the tree? Come here. Over here. Get over here. No. This way. Come on. Wow. Look at that. Alright, so now that I got these all fluffed up, I'm going to wrap this in tinfoil now, so that way it just kind of like does more of like a bake. Now we just leave it uncovered like this and just allow it to continue to steam. Oh yeah. Alright, cinnamon rolls are almost ready. How does this keep happening? You hungry? Come on. Over here. Get untangled away from the fire pit. Come here. Let's get you some food. Sit. Wait. Okay. Oh, it's doing pretty good. Give these another like 5 minutes and we'll put some frosting on them. Cover this up for about a minute, let the frosting melt. Might have steamed these up a little bit too much. Frosting kind of fell off. Alright, let's give this a shot, y'all. Fully cooked. Oh, yeah. That is good. Fluffy. So the half and half definitely worked with half steam just to get them going and then covering them up with tinfoil to get that little more of a bake on there. Yeah, these definitely might be like one of the better cinnamon rolls I've made because usually I just bake them fully under the steam and definitely they come out a little bit watery, or a little bit, I wouldn't say watery, but just like wet, like more of a wet bake steam, you know. But this, you can see the little fluff of the bake. So these did well. Yeah, that's good. Oh man, it is nice out here, y'all. Temps are perfect. Pretty much got camp all packed up. Just got to put Rio's leash away, get her bowls. But other than that, not bad. I will say though, their bathrooms are disgusting, but to be expected at campgrounds like this, you know. Other than that though, nice spots, well spaced out, not too busy. It's quiet last night. It was nice. I'd definitely come back here again, maybe bring Carly next time. Doing a little walk with Rio before we leave, and I just want to show you guys, this is like one of the primo spots. So 13 at Hilltop. Just look at this view. It's so awesome. Little tent space. Fire pit is literally right here. A little squirrel. Look at this. Gorgeous. All right, guys, just got off of our walk with Rio. It's time to head home. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.